Hi, hello. I thought I would just do a quick feeding video today. As you can see here, I gave my Hylases some mealworms. One of them is eating, the other is not, which is okay because the other one I think ate a bunch of fruit flies a couple days ago, so doesn't really matter. But that one is enjoying a nice mealworm to be sure, so that's fun. I honestly don't know which one is Freya and which one is Frigg at this point, because they both molted, and I'm not sure what the difference between them is, but yeah, both of them have some mealworms, should they want them. Alright, so now I'm gonna start with my velvet spiders, because they're super easy. Give you a bit of a view into there. So I'm just gonna look for some small crickets. There's one over here. Perfect, that's a good size for my little goobers here. Throw one in with Umbra, my little one. Actually gonna just, don't go anywhere. Just wanna crush the cricket's head just in case. And then just drop her in there. And I'm sure that Umbra will figure out that there's a cricket in there. Unfortunately, most of my spiders are not very interesting to feed because they are shy little babies. I need to clean this critter keeper. Found a little tiny cricket that will be good for my little nocturne here. Are they actually out where you can see them? No, of course not. That would be too easy. So yeah, we're just gonna plop the cricket in there and they will find it and they will eat it. So that's it. Again, the velvet spiders are not super thrilling to feed, but yeah, ignore the absolute state of my critter keeper. I just came back from being out of town for nearly 2 weeks, and I definitely need to clean it. That's going on the to-do list today. But not worried about that now. Also, sorry, I did get a mic, actually. A little like lapel mic, and I think I just bumped it, so my apologies if that made a weird noise. Okay, now we're gonna tackle some of my tarantulas. We're gonna start with my curly hair Bob Ross. I literally have not seen this tarantula since I got it at the beginning of February. But I'm pretty sure it's in there, so I'm just gonna keep dropping food in and eventually I'll probably see it. Who knows? All right, just gonna, and I think my curly hair is quite small, or it was quite small the last time I saw it, like 2 months ago. So I'm gonna try to find another small cricket. Unfortunately, I don't think I have a lot of small crickets right now. I think it's mostly quite big ones, which is a bit of an issue. I mean, to be fair, I do like pre-kill the crickets, so I guess it's not the end of the world if it is. Oh, here's one. Nice, got it. Getting pretty good at catching crickets, actually. So yeah, just this little tiny guy. Just, I think the entrance to his burrow's like right here, so just gonna pop that in. And I'm also gonna water the moss a little bit here. Refill the water dish a little bit. There we go. And Bob Ross is good to go. Again, I literally never see this guy, so you know. Next, let's feed someone who actually is out. This is Robin, my little Brachypelma homori. Very cute little baby, and they're usually out, which is super nice. Probably will. Oh no, didn't even duck in when I opened the thing. What a good little spood. Let's see if Robin will eat a little something for us. That would be nice. Let's see if I can find a cricket small enough for him or her. It really is a lot of big crickets. Or maybe it's just that I can see the big crickets because they're big. So I think it's a lot of big crickets. Okay, I think that's a okay size for my little guy here. I don't think he's gonna eat in front of us, unfortunately. I've never seen him actually eat, but you know, it's there. He's almost definitely not gonna eat it right now, but it's there when he wants it. Oh. Here, do you want it? No, they ran away. Oh, they're running away. Okay. No, Robin does not want the cricket right now, but I'm sure that they will eat it later, so I'm just gonna do a little water here and leave Robin to their business. Get that water off the top. Leave my little one to their business. Such a cutie though. See him right there? Such a cutie. All right, so Robin is done. Next we'll feed Nightwing. Nightwing is actually almost too big for this enclosure now. He's gonna need an upgrade soon. He has made a very big burrow here though. You can see, well, maybe you can see there's an entrance there, an entrance over here. He's been doing a lot of digging. Just gonna fill that up, water the moss a tiny bit, and he is a bit bigger. He's around an inch now, I think, so I'm gonna give him a bigger cricket because I know he's an Ageniculata, so he loves to eat. Oh, actually, I think I see him down at the bottom of the... Oh! Oh, is he gonna come out and get it? Oh, he might come out and get it. Hold on. Is he gonna come out and get it? Please! That would be so fun. That'd be so fun, buddy. Did you see that? I hope you saw that. That was fun. Okay, nice. I mean, if anyone was gonna eat on camera, it would be the Ageniculata, wouldn't it? Awesome, okay. So he's gonna enjoy that. There we go. Nightwing is down. And we'll also try to give Daenerys something. This is another tarantula that I do not see very often. But I'm pretty sure they're still in there, so I just keep putting in food and hoping for the best. So this is also a rather small sling, so I'm gonna try to find a smaller cricket. Okay. That's... Oh. I forgot that I was zoomed in. Hold on. So that's a pretty good sized cricket for Daenerys, I think. So toss that in. And again, they're not really the type to eat in front of me or even come out in front of me, but I'm sure they will at some point. So that is almost all the tarantulas done. We still have my little C. elegans Ophelia. All right. It looks like there's there's springtails in here, but it looks like so many because there's like not a lot of dirt. All right, this is another one that I literally never see. So once again, we're just gonna try to find a small cricket and drop it in there for Ophelia. Oh, there's a small one. No. Come here. Got it. All right. put in this little guy. There we go. Maybe, there we go. And just pop in a bit of water, and there we go. That is all the tarantulas that I need to feed. And now we can move on to the jumping spiders, which will be probably a little bit more interesting, assuming any of them will eat. All of my girls actually are in pre-molt right now, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm not even gonna try to feed Hecate because I know that she's in pre-molt for sure, so there's just like no point. But yeah, we can try my little guy Poseidon. He should be hungry because he molted recently and he hasn't really eaten much. He might have eaten a couple fruit flies, but just trying to get a better grip on. Can you see this? Hold on, let me zoom out a bit more. You can see him, he's like right up here. Or maybe you can't see him, but he's right up there. So I'm gonna see. His webbing is kind of in the way, which isn't super helpful. You want that, bud? I'm sure you do. You should be hungry. This might be one that I just kind of have to like leave in his webbing because I'm sure he'll eat it, but might just take him a bit. Here, let's. You can see him right there. And the cricket is just over here. Oh, he is going toward it. Oh, I think he's thinking about it. I should have misted before I did that, but there we go. Sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to disrupt you. Hopefully you'll still do that. And if he doesn't within a couple minutes, I have something else I want to do with him, actually. He does seem interested. I think. It's kind of hard to tell. Kind of trying to just like give it a little wiggle, give it a little poke. All right, well, I'll come back if he eats.
2 hours later.
Not the easiest to see here because of all the webbing, but little Poseidon did finally get his cricket. Good boy. And that's good because I don't think he's really eaten since his last molt, which was, I think like a week and a half ago, close to 2 weeks at this point. He might have had a couple fruit flies, but this is his first big meal post-molt, so that's good. He's really starting to come into himself. He's got like the big front arms and all that. Really hoping this little guy actually flourishes because both his brother Apollo and my other male Hades are dead. Which is just honestly like the biggest bummer ever, especially because Hades was probably my favorite jumping spider. He was just so like chill and affectionate, like he actually wanted to come out and see me. Hold on, I have to let my dog jump on the couch. But yeah, so this is my last remaining male, unfortunately. Apollo just stopped eating after a molt and he passed away. I think that molt was kind of rough, so I don't think he like fully recovered from it. And then Hades, unfortunately, just mismolted, like he died mid-molt. Not sure really what happened. It did happen while I was at my parents' house, so maybe he was just really stressed out. Maybe it was a little too dry because maybe my parents' house is more dry. I really don't know, and it really bummed me out, but yeah. Poseidon is our last male currently. I am going to a reptile expo at the end of this month though, so I'm hoping to pick up a couple more males and probably also a couple more female Phidippus regius. It's my first reptile expo, so I'm very excited, and I might go a little insane with buying spiders, but we'll see. But yeah, glad to see he's eating. That really is a weight lifted off of me, because for some reason, like, literally within the last 3 weeks, my other 2 males died, and that just really sucked. That's just, you know, kind of the reality of keeping jumping spiders. They do have, from what I understand, they do have a fairly high mortality rate before they reach adulthood. It's just pretty common for them to miss molt or die during molt or stuff like that, because they are quite delicate. And like, yeah, it really, really sucks. It's really upsetting, especially if they're like one of your favorites. Like Hades was one of my favorites, and Apollo also I really loved, so just a huge bummer all around. But it is what it is, unfortunately, and I guess that's what you sign up for when you get jumping spiders. They don't live very long, even when they do reach adulthood, and unfortunately a lot of them don't reach adulthood for one reason or another. If you have any tips for keeping jumping spiders alive, feel free to leave them in the comments. I am fairly new to this. I got my first jumping spider either at the end of September or the beginning of October last year, so I have like 6 to 8 months of experience with them, something like that. So I'm sure that I have a lot to learn, so feel free to leave any tips if you have any. But yeah, our little guy is eating. I think I can already see his abdomen expanding a little bit, and that just really, really relieves me. Yeah, and actually you probably saw this. I think I accidentally panned over it earlier. I am also, obviously once he's done eating, I suppose, I'm gonna see if he wants to move into this slightly bigger little house enclosure. This is actually an official tarantula cribs. I think it's the Sweet Dreams tarantula cat little mini canopy or whatever it's called. Actually, here, I'll turn it around so you can see like the decor. So it's got like a little bench with some mushrooms on it, a couple of cloud ledges and a cloud hide at the back, some little like branch thingies that I think I got off of Temu, and a little tire hide slash ledge slash whatever. Yeah, and it has like a little moss bottom. Yeah, I'm quite happy with how this one turned out. It's like, you know, it's pretty simple, but I think it's really cute. And it also provides a lot of climbing opportunities and some spaces to hide. So I think he'll like it. So yeah, once he's done eating, I'm just gonna like leave him like this for a couple hours. I like to let my jumping spiders decide if they want to move or not. So I'm just gonna leave him like this, and if he would like to move, he can. If not, I'll try again tomorrow or in a couple days, and just let him move whenever he's ready. I just like to give him a little bit more space because he did just recently molt, so he is getting bigger. So I think he would appreciate even just having like a couple extra inches. I think this one is like a 3x3 or maybe 3.5 type of thing, and this one is a 4x4x4. So just a little upgrade. And also this one is a tarantula cribs. This one I'm pretty sure I got off of Temu or Shein for like 15 bucks. So you know it's not exactly the best quality. This one has much nicer acrylic. Most of my jumping spiders are currently in kind of like cheaper enclosures, and I want to start giving them nicer, more like just better overall enclosures. But obviously that's gonna take some time because I am a broke grad student. So I don't have a ton of money to drop on enclosures. But but every once in a while I can drop a little bit of money to get like some tarantula cribs and stuff. But yeah, that's just how we're going, and I think that's probably going to be the end of this video. Let's go check on the Hylases real quick, actually. Look at the boy. Oh, there's the boy. Hi, Felix. Oh, he's so cute. I love him. Anyway, okay, yeah, that one is still enjoying her meal. Yeah. I think she's actually just finishing up with her meal. Look at her go. She's been eating that mealworm for a while. And then the other one is just hanging out over here on the little web that one of them built just beside the hide that they've been living in mostly. So yeah, that's where they're at. Here are my tarantulas up on the tarantula shelf. Well, most of them. Ebony Darkness Dementia Raven Way is over on my desk. But the rest of them are just on this little acrylic shelf. Obviously this isn't going to serve them very well for very long, but it works for now. And then jumping spiders and velvet spiders. Poseidon's usually like right here. And then that's where Hecate and Athena live. Yeah. Oh my goodness, look at that beautiful, beautiful little girl. Okay. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week. Bye.